Kennedy Festus, good morning. Bosse Fayajola, good morning. Jake Oke. Lanon Adebayo, good morning. Ngoya Sharis, morning. Bola Luro, Fumi Jaboda, Mashu Esong, Rochelle White, Ushe Godfrey, Bola Luro, Fumi Okera Rayi, Abikosh, Ekonsami Thompson, good morning. Jide Craig, good morning. Stella Nuhu, good morning. William Denny, wow, look who came to see us. Good morning. Nice to see you again. Nena Shea, Jolomi White, Lisa Econhurst, Gladys Daniel, Eric Lindo, good morning, welcome. Doshe Eunice, Kate, Imo Edeme, Oshuko, Fawa, Omonike, Stephanie, Ludwig, Cordelia, Eukarya, Ufuoma, Oluwatoyin Bidemi, Omonike, good morning, Paul David. Well, Molly David, Olamide Adelaja. Today is going to be very interesting. Unfortunately, in the evening, I will not be able to continue this program because even though we'll be on in the evening, we'll be having HMT in the evening. So in the evening, it will be HMT. It will not be this topic. But this topic is, I'm going to continue it today. I will see if I could continue it every day, but that's most likely just today. So, mostly do it. So, yeah. Welcome. Please go ahead. Yes. Go ahead and share the link. Please go ahead and share this link with your friends. Let's go share the link with as fast as possible. Go share the link, please. Let's go share this link. Go ahead and press the share button. You have the share button under the video. So let's quickly go and share it because we'll be starting right afterwards. The topic of today is, why are we so different? Talking about men and women. Why are we so different? Why are we so different? And this is one question that the whole world have been asking. And I'm here to try to help you to understand and get answer and some solution to this question. Why are we so different? Why are we so different? Why are men and women so different? Well, number one, of course, women are always thinking, these men, why is it that they are so void of feelings? Why is it that they don't have feelings? Why are they so wicked? And why are they so hard? Why are they so, why do they lack feelings so much? Why is it that they don't have empathy? They don't know how to sympathize. They don't have empathy at all. What is happening to them? and they are so wicked. Some people call men dogs. Some people call men different kind of names. On the other hand, the men are thinking what the women want. What's wrong with this woman? These women are just hysterical. They just want troubles. They just want to, argue and cry and manipulate you all the time. Women are manipulative, and women are, prone to scandals and this and that. They're just so complex. We don't know what they want. The men think they don't know what the women want. The women think they don't know what the men want. And so today I want to try and analyze the typical differences between men and women and why we are so different. So now, first of all, I've got to start with what I had spoken about before, and I cannot say that enough. I cannot say this enough, but I'm going to try and show you this picture once again of why men and women are so different. Why men and women are so different. You remember I showed you this photograph? If you don't understand this photograph, you might never be able to understand the difference between men and women. Okay. Look at this photograph, please. You look very well. You notice that we have 4 colors here. Oh, wow. How do I hold solution? It is so that I'm not giving. Щоб я не трогав. От живо так, щоб було видно. You see these 4 colors? You see the yellow, let's say it stands for the body. Oh, I touched it. The yellow stands for, all this is men. All these 4 boxes are men. Okay, these are talking about the main qualities that men have in them, the composition of man. Though the composition of man says, so this is the body, this is the heart, this is the feeling, emotion, and this is the mind, the brain. Now, the way men are wired to function is that we are wired to function, God wired us psychologically to function independent of each, all these things function independently for the man. The mind is working separately from the emotions. The emotions is working separately from the mind. The feelings is working separately from the heart. The heart is working separately from the body. So whatsoever affects the body of the man does not necessarily affect his thought, like his head. Doesn't affect his head unless he wants it to affect it. Whatever affects the body does not necessarily affect the feelings and the emotions. And whatsoever affects the body does not necessarily affect the heart of the man. But when we go to the woman, the composition of the woman is just the opposite. You see, all these same color, they are all intertwined in a woman. So whatsoever affects the body of a woman goes ahead. So if something is painful to her, it goes ahead to affect her heart, her mind, her emotions, her feelings, and everything. If she hears anything that is bad, and you don't know why, she comes home from work, and she will be in a bad mood, and you don't know what, because she had something at work, or she had what somebody else said about her, and now she cannot function at home. If you men have ever wondered, why is it that your husband I mean, your wife, she's always saying she's not ready. Either she's not ready for intimacy, or she's not ready for discussion, or she's in bad mood. Why is it that woman's mood shifts all the time? And she's always concerned about one thing or the other. Because everything she hears, everything she sees, everything that affects her goes ahead and gets mixed up with all our being. So anything that she hears affects her on the level of her body, her heart, her emotions, her feelings, and her mind. So everything that happens to a woman goes and it creates a tremor and creates like a earthquake in all her system. So a woman is so delicate, and that is one of the reasons why the Bible says that a woman is the weaker vessel, because everything is beating on her, everything is affecting her. The same thing when it comes to feeling. So a man could have a son or a child and not really be worried about the baby all the time. But for the woman, the fact that she has that child, she is thinking about him on every level. Or if a woman falls in love, she loves on that love affects her everywhere. Which explains the reason why men could, date or could sleep with a woman and not even know, not even, she might not even remember the name of the woman. But the woman, when she gets involved in a relationship, it affects her everywhere. She cannot hide from it. So that's why a woman is always troubled when she knows that her husband or something is looking or having anything to do with a girl or paying attention to any woman. She's thinking the men are like her. And that if a man is talking to a woman, it means he's interested in her or is in love with her. Because that's the way it works for them. So this is a major difference between, this is the wiring of the men and this is the wiring of the women. Totally different. We should understand that before we could go ahead with our classes today. Now, let's keep on going. Now that you have seen that picture, it will be much easier for me to describe to you some other differences that exist between a man and a woman. Now, let me show you some other photographs here. Look. Can you see this picture photograph? Can you see the picture? It's a very popular photograph. It's a very popular photograph, right? This is how we see life. This is how men and women see life. Everything, not just colors, but everything. For women, everything is much more complex. Everything is much more complex. The woman, we are looking at the same thing, you see, we are all looking at the same thing. We are looking at the same photographs. The man is only seeing one word, red. All this is just red. But see how many things the woman is saying. The man is only seeing one thing. See how many, he's seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's seeing only 7 colors, rainbow. That is where we got our rainbow from. But for women, it's more than rainbow. The woman is seeing not just the rainbow color. See how many colors she's seeing. This is exactly what happens when a woman looks at the world. When any woman hears anything, when in a relationship, marriage, or any relationship, the man is seeing just the most important things. The man is only seeing he's only seeing the big picture. He's only seeing the important things. But the woman is seeing everything in details. Everything is much more complex for the woman. And it is important that men know this. Let me show you something else that might be able to help you. Okay, look at this place. Okay, can you see? Yeah. Can you see this picture? This is a woman and a woman. A woman is looking at another woman. See how many signals. See how many things she's seeing. When a man is looking, he's only seeing look. Only seeing eye, only seeing the eye. So let's say this is John. John is talking to Steve. John is only seeing Steve. I just see a human being in front of me, a man. So the only thing a man wants to know is to just know that this is a man, and his name is Steve. That's the only thing he knows. He notices. That's the only thing he sees. But look at the woman. The woman is seeing so many things. What is she wearing? The shoes, the legs, the hand, the breast, the pants, the hair, the nose. See how many information she's seeing. See how many things she's seeing. Saying hi, hello, but behind that, see everything. Men don't even have that. Men don't even see that. So now you understand why women always complain about their husbands and say, you didn't notice that I have a new hairstyle. You didn't do compliment for me. You didn't notice my dress. You didn't notice that I've lost weight. You didn't notice that I have a new dress. So that is how men and women are. We are so totally different. We are so totally different. All right. I hope that is helping you a little bit. I hope that is helping you. Now, let's see another one here. Okay. What happens when a woman and a man talks on telephone? This is a woman talking on telephone. And this is a man talking on telephone. The man is only hearing the information. The man is only hearing the words that are being spoken. But the woman, she is experiencing everything. She is feeling every word that is being spoken. The man doesn't feel anything. No feelings. Men don't have any feelings. So you women now, you can begin to understand. Why is it that you don't feel me? Why is it that you're behaving like that? He's so wicked. He's this, he's that. Because he doesn't even know what you are talking about. This is a major difference here between male and female. All right? Okay, look at this place. Another one here. A woman is passing, husband and wife is going, and a woman is passing them by. Look at the way the woman is looking. The woman is not even seeing the face, the head. The woman is only seeing what she's wearing, the color of how she's looking. So when they talk, the lady will say, oh, the girl passed with red dress, with red clothes. But the man, see, nakedness. Look what the man is saying. The man is saying naked woman, And the woman, you see what we're all saying? How different we are. So, and women always get annoyed. Why are you looking at her? Why are you looking at her? Why do you look at Pastorana? Why do you look beside? Why do you look everywhere? Why do you look at every woman that passes by? Why do you look at every pant? It doesn't depend on how. That is just the way men are wired. Men are totally different from women. That is what he sees. He cannot help it. It doesn't matter if he's a bishop or he's an archbishop or he's a pastor or he's a GO. It doesn't matter. This is how men and women are. Because I think that if we understand this, we might be able to understand each other a little bit more. And I think that we should all go and share this link. I think you should go. Let's go. If you have not shared this button yet, if you have not shared this link yet, please go ahead and share it. Let's stop right now because I'm going to continue to say even more serious things. But before I continue, please go ahead and press the share button. Let's go ahead and press the share button. Look under your video. Look under your video, you will see the share button. Let's go and share the link right now. Let's go share the link. Let's go and share the link. So let me talk to you right now about one of the differences between men and women. One of the major differences between men and women is the way we hear. A woman has a need, not just a need. She has an acute need. To be listened to. A woman has an acute need to be heard, to be listened to. If you are married to a woman and you do not listen to her when she speaks, you do not give her the opportunity to be able to express herself through feelings, that woman will get annoyed at you. That woman is going to get mad at you. And that woman will be thinking that you don't love her. If you don't find time to listen to your woman, to listen to your daughter, to listen to the woman around you in your life, or especially if that woman is your wife, that woman will think that you want to humiliate her, because a woman needs to speak out what is in her, because you remember the way they are wired, what I showed you, because everything a woman, let's go back to that picture again. Okay, look now. Can you tell me where the men are, where the man is and where the woman is? Okay, this is the man here. And then this one is the woman. Is the woman here. So this is the woman here and this is the man here. This is the man here. This is the woman, this is the man. So now I want you to tell me, why do women feel the need to speak? Why does she need to express herself? Why would she need to speak? Because everything that happens to her in a day, she's experiencing everything. Okay, can you imagine everything that happens to you in a day? Everything that happens to a man, for example, if a man in a day hears something, he hears it and forgets it. If he wants to remember it, he takes it and makes a decision to remember it. If something hits him, he forgets about it. Anything that happens to a man is not a big deal. He forgets about it. But for the woman, anything that happens to her is all tied up in her emotions, in her feelings, in her mind, in her body, in her thoughts, in her head. Everything that happened to a woman during the day is all stored up in her, because all her body and her organ functions together. Because they all function together, she needs to unwind. And one of the ways that a woman needs to unwind is for her to be able to speak out. When she's speaking, she's unwinding. She's letting go the pressure from her mind, from her feelings, from her emotions. She's letting go the pressure from her thoughts and from her heart. She's losing the pressure. If she doesn't speak, she is not going to be relieved. So that's why a woman must speak. So we should not blame the woman if they need to speak to us as husbands and as partners. Now, if you cannot get to speak, if she cannot get to speak to her husband and her partner, she will need to go and find somebody to speak to. That is why a woman needs to speak 20,000 words in a day, because it is a relief system for her. It is a style of unwinding. She wants to unwind that way. And it's because she needs to unwind, that's why she needs to speak. And so when you don't give her your ear to speak to, she will find her girlfriends or her mother or her friend to speak to. Because when she speaks 20,000 words in a day, she begins to feel herself okay. She begins to unwind. Now, what happens in the family? What happens is that when you come back from work, a woman is expecting you to come back from work and be able to listen to her. She's been waiting for you to come back from work all day so that you could sit together and she'll be able to exchange all what she had experienced, all what she's gone through during the day, so that she'll be able to share with you and relieve herself. And so she's expecting you to come back from work and sit with her and talk to her. But what happens to the man? The man comes back from work and wants to go and watch television. Or the man comes back from work and wants to go and read newspaper. Or the man comes back from work and wants to go and watch a movie. Why is that? Because the man also needs to unwind. And the only way a man can unwind is by seeing pictures. Is by making something move in his... It's not by talking. He doesn't want to talk at all. Because a man only needs to speak 7,000 words in a day. Only 7,000 words. And the woman needs to speak. Because by speaking, you see, a man is only speaking what is necessary. A man is not experiencing anything when he speaks. Let me show you that again. You see what happens to the man when he speaks? He's only speaking if he needs information. He's only speaking just if there is any need, if there is any topic, any information. So if he needs to give you information, he speaks. If you need to give him information, he listens. But he's not speaking for the process sake. When the woman is speaking, she's experiencing all through her body. She's experiencing everything. See what happens to her when she's speaking. All this is going through all her body. All her being is being affected when she speaks. So when she's listening to you, it's healing her. And when she is speaking to, it's healing her. But the man is not interested. He needs to see television. He needs to see movies, action. He needs to do something that will bring in adrenaline out of him. So when the woman is speaking, it's a healing process. Or when she's hearing. So that is one major difference between a man and a woman. A man speaks to communicate, while a woman speaks to unwind. A woman also hears words, and the words go through her body as a healing process. When the woman is being spoken to, all the things she's going that are going through her are restoring her, are healing her. Why for a man, whatever he's hearing is just information to be acted on. These are just information to be acted on. So, if you are married to a woman, as a man, you must find time to listen to her. If you are married to a woman, you must find time to hear her out. Give her time to talk to her. And that's why she wants to, a woman always wants to know what happened at work. A woman is asking the wife, the husband, how was your day? So when a woman is asking the husband, how was your day? She's expecting him to unload to her and to tell her everything, to let his feelings come out. To let his feelings come out, to bring out everything he experienced during the day. But the man doesn't know what to say because he doesn't have a standard feeling of a woman. He doesn't know, he can only remember some facts that happened and mention those facts. But the woman wants to know the details of what happened, because that way she is feeling you are revealing yourself to her. You are unveiling yourself to her and you are opening up to her. And if you don't tell her what happened during your day, she's thinking you are not opening up to her, that you are closed and you don't love her, so you don't want to share with her. Whereby the man doesn't see the need to share. So a lot of the problems that men and women have in families is because men don't understand the nature of women and women don't understand the nature of men. Women, they need to speak and they need to be listened to. Women need to be heard. You need to give attention for her to speak because she has that need. That is not because she's just your wife. A lot of men, I work with a lot of men every day. So men sometimes think that it's just my wife that is like that. It's because she's from this family or she's not being, men just want to say it's only my wife like that. And sometimes men try to go and get another wife. So men think that it is only Sarah that is like that. Let me go and marry Anna. So when you get Anna also is like that. Okay, let me leave Anna and go and marry Lori. Then you marry Lori. The other one is like that as well. So, look who came on board. Lori Daosa. I just mentioned Lori, and here she comes. Wow, long time. How are you, my sister? And how is Feb? Greetings to them and to all your many children. Now, I see you on social network, and I see that you have a big family with wonderful kids. God bless you, my sister. Well, we are trying to educate our men and women on the difference between men and women. So the point we are making right now is that if you are married, you need to find time to always just listen to your wife. And when you come back from work, the first expectation of your spouse, of your wife, is for you to sit with her and be able to hear her out so that she could share with you everything that she had experienced during the day. Because when she's doing that, she's actually experiencing healing. She's unwinding. So by speaking, a woman is actually unwinding. A woman is getting herself unwind from all the things that she had gone through during the day. And she needs to speak at least 20,000 words in a day just for her to feel relaxed. And for the men needs to see some action. Men needs other things. Men needs to bring things that will bring out his adrenaline from him. So that's why men like action movies. That's why men like sports. That's why men like to do things that will bring out the action out of them, activity out of them, because they need that adrenaline to be released. And so it's about understanding. So, and sometimes a lot of women in families are dejected. They feel humiliated, dejected, and unloved, only because their man has not heard them and has not given time to hear them out, and he thinks it's not important. Just like she needs to speak out, she also needs to hear, because when she's hearing, she's also being healed. And also, one thing with the lady is that a woman will not open up to just any man or any person to talk to her, to talk to him and express all her feelings. If a woman, and that's especially if that's your wife, If a woman decides to speak to you and to be sharing with you everything that she's experiencing during the day or whatever is going on in her life, is a great sign of trust. Women only open up to people they trust. Women only open up to people they could believe and they know that love them and care for them. Because what is the situation? What is happening to a woman when she opens up? When a woman opens up, look, she's unveiling herself. She's opening up her secrets. Look at the way, what happens to a woman when she talks. When she's talking, she's bringing out a lot of depth from her. She's talking from her inner man and she's bringing out all the information. So if a woman decides to open up to you and share with you what she's experiencing, it's because she trusts you. But men only give information from head to head or from ear to ear. But for the woman, it's deeper than that. So if she has trusted you and she's able to trust you with her feelings, will talk to you, whatever she's experiencing, whatever her problems are, it means she's opening a secret to you. She's unveiling her life to you. So when a woman is demanding from the husband that the husband will tell her how was his day. So when she's asking you how was your day or what are you experiencing, she is expecting you to also go down into your heart, into your mind, to go deep into your system, go and find what you are experiencing or whatever is happening to you right now and express back to her so that she will know that you are opening up to her fully like she will open up to you. But the problem is that the women don't know that men don't have feelings. You see, no feelings. These are all the feelings that the woman is experiencing. But the man doesn't have any feeling. The man doesn't have feelings. Men don't have feelings. I mean, not like feelings like the women have. Sometimes when I mention this, that men don't have feelings, women are so shocked, they can't believe it. Let me tell you, women only have feelings. So when women are talking, they are feeling everything they are saying. And when they are hearing you too, they are feeling everything they are hearing from you. So if you tell a man doesn't have a feeling. Let me tell you something about a man. A man only has 3 feelings. Come and see. A man only has 3 feelings. Oh, you can't see here. You can't see here. Number 1 feeling of a man. Can you see? This is number 1 feeling of a man. Can you see the number 1 feeling of a man? The man only have 3 feelings. Only 3 feelings. Only 3 feelings. Number 1 feeling of a man is sex. Number 2 feeling of a man. Number 2 feeling of a man is pride. Ego. Pride. Ego. That's why the Bible says that woman obey your husband, because that is one of his highest feelings. Ego, pride. Then the 3rd feeling a man has, the 3rd feeling of a man is anger. Anger or hunger. Either he's hungry or angry. Hunger or anger. So only 3 feelings a man has. But on the other hand, let's check out the woman. What are the feelings a woman has? What are the feelings of a woman? See, can you see? These are the feelings of the man. 1, 2, 3. These are the feelings of the man. And see the feelings of the woman. See the woman, the feelings of the woman. How many feelings women have? Can you see? How many feelings she has? And how many feelings he has? Man only have three feelings, three main feelings. The feeling of sex, the feeling of pride, and the feeling of anger or hunger. And the woman, uncountable number of feelings. So women, that's why they are so delicate. That's why women must be protected. That's why we must watch after and look after the women. The women are experiencing more things than we are experiencing. They are feeling more pain on a higher level than we are feeling. We don't even know what a woman is going through at any single minute. So that's why I say men don't have feelings. So everything that a man is feeling is only expressed through sex or through anger or through pride or anger, yes, or that's it. Even pride is expressed through anger. So only two things women. So so, for example, let's say a girl, come. I have a lady here with me, Galina. This is Galina. Now, Galina, I'm sorry for this, but Galina could say, let me say, how do I say this? I don't know how to, it would have been better for me to teach you this if we were live, but let me try to do that. No, I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use it. Sorry. I don't want people to misunderstand what's happening. So, but let me give you another expression here. Let's have a look at this again. Talking about feelings. So a man, whenever, you see, this talks about feelings. This is a proof that men don't have feelings. He's only seeing the fact. He's not feeling anything. You see, he's not feeling anything. Even though this one looks fat, he's supposed to feel something, but he's not feeling anything. He's just seeing John. And even though Steve looks so thin, he's supposed to notice that he's so thin, but John is not noticing Steve. He's only saying, oh, this is Steve. But look here at what the ladies are feeling. See, a lady is just standing before the other lady. See how many communications are going on. See how many feelings are going on. See how many feelings are going on. The woman is feeling so many things towards the other woman. And the woman is feeling so many things at the same time. But men don't understand that. So, for the man, When a man is speaking, it's only the information that matters. It's only giving information out. Or when he's hearing, it's only hearing information. But for the woman, it is not just about information when she's speaking. She's hearing more than information. You see all the signals she's getting. She's feeling. So it's going through her feelings. It's going through her system. It's not just information that she communicates when she talks. She's communicating feelings. And the feelings are going very deep to her. A woman expresses her feelings when she speaks, not just give information. But when a man speaks, it's only giving information. It's only expressing what he knows in his head. The information from the man is not affecting his body at all, or his feeling, or his heart. It's only coming from his head. It's only giving information out, or it's only talking from his head. Why the man is talking just from his head, giving out information, the woman is experiencing, feeling the emotions, the feelings of what is being said. She's not even paying attention too much to the points that are being made, but she's experiencing, hearing in her body all through her what she's listening to. So a woman, when she talks as well, a woman is speaking out and expressing her feelings. She's expressing her emotions. She's expressing her experience rather than just passing out information to the man. So that is why a woman needs empathy all the time. A woman needs to be pitied. Now, that is what I wanted to show with Galina. So Galina might have a need for empathy, to be felt, to be pitied, to be fondled, or to be showed love. But men don't understand what that means. So if a woman comes to you and says that I feel bad, the man wants to say, oh, go and see a doctor or take a tablet. That is what man wants to do. Man wants to heal or wants to cure the problem. But most of the time when a woman says, I feel bad, she is talking emotion. She is thinking she needs to be consoled. She needs to be pitied. She needs to be she needs to be fondled. She needs to be loved. She needs to be just pitied or listened to. Maybe she just needs to be listened to. Sometimes a woman just say, I need to talk to somebody, or I just need to talk. But man doesn't understand that. Why do you need just to talk? Because she's overwhelmed with emotion. She's overwhelmed with what is happening. So she just needs to be listened to be cuddled, to be comforted. But man don't understand that. If a woman comes to a man and say, cuddle me, or comfort me, or listen to me, the man is only thinking about one thing. Oh, okay, you want to go and have sex. The man is only thinking about sex because there is no feeling. Men don't understand that level of feeling. We don't have it. We don't have such needs. That's why men are the ones who go to war to fight. That is why men are the ones who go to for adventures. Men are the ones who go to, because they don't have the feelings, the complex feelings that the woman has. That is why it is not normal to be rough with a woman. It is not normal to mishandle a woman. It is not normal to have a woman doing the hard work and everything. She is being damaged on more levels than we could imagine. So now we want women to go to war, to go to military, to be in the military and all that. That is not her nature. She needs to be protected in her feelings. She needs to be protected in her emotions. She's having thousands of them that need to be protected. A lot of things are happening to her at the same time that she cannot control, she cannot shut down. So that's why a woman must be protected first of all. So it is because of all those feelings that a woman needs empathy. She needs empathy. She needs to be pitied. She needs to be, cuddled. But men don't understand that. because they think that if you want me to hug you or cuddle you or sympathize with you, it means you want me to make love to you or have sex with you. But that is not really what a woman needs. A woman just needs understanding, or she needs attention at that particular time, which heals her emotions. So a woman needs empathy. She wants the man to see the picture she is seeing when she speaks. So she's trying to talk. Why does she need to talk so many times? Because her emotions are so intertwined and they are so complex. She needs many words to bring them out and express them. Unfortunately, the man just wants the point. Tell me the main point. But she cannot tell you the main point, because let's look at the picture again. Look, how can she tell you the main point here? Look at what she's feeling. When a woman stands before you, she's having all those emotions go through her. How can she tell you the main point? You tell me where the main point here. For the men, look at the main point. Boom. Just says it. What happened? It just gives information from head to head. But how can she tell you the main point? You tell me. Where is the main point here? That's why she needs to speak longer time. She needs to express herself deeper. She needs to, explain until all the emotions leave her body and come to you, and she expresses that. She feels that the things have left. Let me show you another one. The telephone. See, so when she's talking, you say she should give you the main point. Where is the main point here? All the main points are intertwined. For the man, it's straightforward. Main point. Give me the main point. That's it. But she cannot give you the main point, because the main points are all many. They are intertwined. They are going through her emotions. So that's why she needs to express herself more. She needs to be able to describe more, to talk more, because it's much more complex for her. It's not so direct. Give me the main point. No, she cannot just give you the main point. She needs to unravel the whole thing. She needs to express until all this becomes straight like this. Then she knows that the pressure has left her and she's fine now. So instead of all those complex feelings that a woman has, a man only has 3 of them. A man is more straightforward. A man has this, a man has this, and a man has this. Only 3 feelings. Feeling of sex. So when she's thinking of empathy, that, oh, I need to be listened to, I need attention, she's only hearing one thing. Oh, you need sex. She said, I don't need sex. But why do you say then you need attention? Or why do you say you need empathy? Or you need cuddling or embrace? So the man, everything in connection with attention, love, everything is only one thing, sex. And the other feeling he has is the feeling of pride, ego. That's why he needs respect. That's why men always exaggerate, because he wants to be respected. He wants to be important. He wants to look cool. That is the problem of man. So then if he's hot and he's angry, he's either angry or he's hungry. He's either hungry, he's ready to fight, be aggressive, or he's ready to eat. So only 3 feelings a man has, unlike the women that have so complex feelings. Now, what's the time? Let me give you another. Okay, let me give you another point here before we go. When men are talking, they don't need 100% concentration. Or when they are listening, they don't need 100% concentration. When men are hearing something, they just need to hear the information. They can be busy doing what they are doing. But for the woman, when she is talking, she needs 100% concentration and attention. That is why women always like to look in the eyes when they talk. When they are talking with you, the woman wants to look into your eyes. Why? She wants to get an assurance that you are listening to her 100%, that she is communicating with you 100%, that your attention and focus is on her. That's why the women like to look in your eyes and they want your attention. They want you to leave everything you are doing to listen to them. The women need attention when they are speaking or when they are hearing. But the men, they don't care. They just need the information. Now, let me tell you another thing that is very important here. What are the things that the men and the women like to talk about? That is another thing, another very important fact that we must all know. What are the things that the men and women like to talk about? Why is it that we don't see eye to eye? Well, that is because men and women like to talk about different things. Men and women like to talk about different things. The things that the men want to talk about are not the things that the women want to talk about. For example, when a woman and a man are dating or they are married, the woman always wants to talk about the family. The woman wants to talk about the relationship between the man and the woman. She wants to talk about the family all the time, or with the things that are happening in the family, in their relationships. So she always wants to talk about their relationship, the family. On the other hand, the man just rushes past that. He wants to talk about more global things. The man wants to talk about politics, what is happening in the country. The man rather wants to talk about his progress at work, his business, progress at work, whatever, his business acumen and, progress and, things that are happening. The man wants to talk about his successes, his finances, his big business. He wants to talk about things that will bring him importance and pride. He wants to talk about his achievements. He wants to talk about his successes. And the lady wants to talk about things that will protect the family. Things that will make her more secure at home, in the home front. She wants to talk about the children. She wants to talk about their future together. She wants to talk about the plans that they're having together, what they plan to do in the future. She's always thinking about security, whatsoever is going to make them more secured in the future. She doesn't want to talk about things happening outside. She wants to bring it into intimacy. She wants to bring it to, back to the home front. But he wants to talk about things that are happening outside. He wants to talk more about the businesses, about the successes, about the achievements, about politics. He wants to talk about the news. She doesn't want to talk about the news. She thinks the news is already we, I and you. I and you are the news. Our family is the news. Our children are the news. She wants to tell you the news about the children, what has happened to the children, how they have grown and everything. She wants to tell you news about school, what is happening to the children in school, the children, the family. She wants to talk to you about what are the changes at home or what are the plans you have for the future, for the family and everything. That is news for her. But you want to talk about news, what is happening to Obama, what is happening to America, what is happening to Africa, what's happening in the economy. She is not bothered by that. She wants to be focused on what is happening to her family and her own feeling right now. Then a man likes to talk also about his hobbies. A man likes to talk about his hobbies, his likings and interests, like sports, fishing, boxing, no, just sports and just interest, other interest. Where the woman will rather talk about other small matters like our concerns, our pressures. What are the pressures she's experiencing? Instead of her to talk about entertainment and fun and all those things, a woman wants to talk about her concerns, what is troubling her, what are the doubts that she has. A woman likes to talk more about her doubts, her problems, her concerns. But why the man doesn't want to talk about his doubts? He doesn't want to talk about his problems. He doesn't want to face the problems. He doesn't want to, talk too much about them. He just wants to pass them by full and let them go. He wants to talk about problems less. Why the woman wants to talk about the problem more until she finds that the problem has left her. And why is it that she wants to talk about the problem? Because every problem that she has is a pressure on her. Everything is pushing her down. Everything is affecting all her being. So until she speaks about it, until she, releases herself from those problems, she doesn't feel peaceful. She doesn't feel, at peace. She's not healed. She's panicky. She's, tense. That's why women like to talk about their pressures, their problems, their failures, and their weaknesses. Because when she's looking to talk about her weaknesses to the person she trusts, she's looking to talk about her problems and her challenges to the person that she believes in. Or if she does not get the comfort and the understanding and the empathy that she needs, she's under an incredible amount of pressure. So that's why she needs somebody to listen to her. That's why she needs somebody to hear her out. That's why she needs somebody to release that pressure on. So that's why women will rather talk about problems, especially problems concerning her and problems concerning the family and problems on the home front. While she is thinking about the problem that this one is not like that, this one is not like that, the man is just thinking there's no problem. See, this is happening, we have this happening, we have this happening, everything is great, these things are going, these things are moving. He is thinking about achievements, he is thinking about goals, he is thinking about agendas, he is thinking about targets, he is thinking about the next thing to do. While she is thinking about security first. How to secure what we have, how to keep what we have, how to make things, more secured, more protected. And he's thinking on how to get a new land, a new territory, Wild West. So, if you want to make a list, let me give you a list of what the men like to talk about and what the women like to talk about. The men like to talk about their work, number one. Number two, the men like to talk about their achievements. Number three, the men want to talk about their successes. Number four, the men want to talk about their plans and their victories. Next point, the men want to talk about the news. Next point, men want to talk about politics, global things and global politics and politics in general. And finally, men like to talk about their likings, their hobbies, and their interests. Now, so what do the ladies like to talk about? The ladies like to talk about things that will relieve pressure from them, because they have more pressure than the men, because everything is in their emotions. So the women want to talk about anything that will bring security to her. Anything that will provide her with security. First of all. Number two, she likes to talk about her family. Next point. She likes to talk about her home. Next point. She likes to talk about her children. Next point. She likes to talk about details. Things that we think are not important. While men like to talk about the main points. Next point. She likes to talk about problems. Any problem that she comes across or problem that's going on in her life. Next point. A woman likes to talk about expressing her fears, her insecurities. Next point. The woman likes to talk about sometimes our failures, our difficulties, our challenges. Next point. The woman wants to talk about the future. What is our future? What is waiting for us? Next point, the woman wants to talk about our weaknesses. Oh, I've added more weight. Oh, my hair is not good. Oh, the clothes, I didn't get the clothes that I need. Oh, I've done this and all that. Now, when I'm talking about these facts, about the difference between men and women, there are some women here who are saying, no, I'm not like that, I'm not like that. I'm talking general. I'm not saying that every one of you have not worked. It's not that you are not like that. It's because you've been trained differently maybe, or you have worked on yourself in some area or the other, or you've been able to change, or you've been able to, to overcome some things or the other. But we are giving general characteristics now. So, for example, a woman could say, well, I'm not about that. I don't like to talk about details. But you are talking of yourself. But we are talking about women in general. So we are giving general description here. And so don't take anything personal. If you say you have overcome that, thank God for you. But we are talking general things that are applicable to the men and general things that are applicable to the women. So please, if you have not yet shared this link, let's go ahead and share the link. And I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your impressions. What do you think about today's teaching? What do you think about today's teaching? What are your feelings? What are your feelings about today's teaching? I need to hear what you think, both men and women. What are your conclusions from today's teaching? Is it a needed teaching? Was it necessary? Was it helpful? Or it was not helpful? Did you need it? Would you like to copy it? Would you like to comment on it? Would you like to spread it? Would you like to talk about it? Or it's not necessary? Or you already knew these things and it's not helpful? Or was it helpful after all? And what do you plan to do? And how is your life going to be affected? How is your life going to be different? How is this going to affect you? How is it going to help you? Do you think it's going to help you or it's not going to? Kunle Alaba is saying, I wonder why God has to do this to us. These disparities are just too distinct and overwhelming. But that is the beauty of life. Maybe one day I will explain to you, maybe tomorrow or another day I will explain to you why God has to make us so different. It is the beauty of life. It is wonderful that we are so different. It is wonderful. And when I explain to you why we have to be the way we are, why men have to be the way they are, why women have to be the way they are, you will enjoy it. You will be so happy because it is rather good. It is good. Stella said, Dr. Adelaja, you are very, very correct. Thank you. Gbemi Orekoya said, Pastor Sunday, on a lighter note, can you please say hello to my 3-year-old son who is watching with me? He recognizes you so much, even by name. His name is Barakel. Hello, Barakel. How are you today? Get the anointing from Pastor Sunday right now. Get the grace, the anointing, the power, and for you to take this thing to the next generation. So let the anointing of God come upon you that you will continue the work that Pastor Sunday is doing now. And just like Pastor Sunday is affecting his word, that you will affect your word one day when you grow up in the name of Jesus. So in the next 30 years, you will be 33 years old, and I'll be the old man. I'll be in the next 30 years, I'll be 80 years old. I'll be ready to leave this world, and you will be ready to continue and to begin to do what Pastor Sunday is doing. So, Barakel, that's your destiny marked out for you right there. Gladys says, this is awesome. Sarah says, I love the teaching today. I wish everyone could hear it. Thank you. Kunle says, this is renew our minds. Gladys said, this is very helpful, sir. Sarah says, you are going to help tons of women. Mudukwe says, now I understand more about myself and my husband. Fagbulu said, yes, I think pastors should write books on these topics so that at least new couples can have them as wedding gifts and can be given out as birthday gifts instead of gifts that would not add eternal value. Eniola says, it's very helpful. Thank you, sir. Sister Kate, because we are also believers, some men think you are not in faith if you express your fears and doubts. Well, because they don't know the nature of women. Ife Omar says, this message is everything to me. Thank you so very much, sir. Lillian said, it is very helpful. Fumi or Okerai, necessary and helpful. Denise says, very impressive and insightful. Sarah Quinton, I bet more live talks like this will be great for the people. Yeah, I'm here every day, two times a day, in the morning and in the evening. You could look into my timeline and see the schedule. Emmanuel Mahenge, I like it, very helpful, sir, especially for me, who is still single, right? Stella Nuhu say, already started working on myself, Pastor. So much revelation. Mabel, oh my God, I have learned so much from this platform. I have learned that men have only 7,000 words to speak in a day. So at times, if I talk and it doesn't respond, I should not take offenses. Margarita, I think this teaching can save a lot of marriages. Thank you. Shinyere Shidima, okay. She's answering Kunle Alabi that God likes variety to spice up life and complement everything. Shioma, very helpful, Pastor. First of all, we will work on this in my home. Then we will circulate it all over the world. TY says, today has been so informative for me, not just learning about myself, but also about men. Fleck Karim Matip, we are complementary to each other, though we are different. Basil, so educative and memorial. much natural understanding to mankind. God bless you for this message. For look at these are very helpful teachings, Dr. Adelaja. Thank God for your life and ministry. I now understand the psyche of both genders and how we complement each other. For me, you nailed it, man of God. Laura Ikeobe, it's all good. I enjoy it so well. I'm going to listen to it again. Comfy, your teaching is always helpful. God bless you, Pastor Sunday. Love, 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 love you. Usheshi, Pastor, this message is better than the marriage counseling I heard. I will get couples to pass through a session of this teaching. Tracy, what feeling does man have if he says he loves you? If he says he loves you, it means he wants to have sex. That's what I'm going to talk one day about what love means to the man and what love means to the woman one day. So if a man is saying I love you, it means he wants to sleep with you. I'm sorry. But that's just the truth. NC Mfon, thank you, sir. It is helpful knowing the difference in the wiring of men and women, but I'm sure we women folk can't help but want the men to listen and hear us more often. Yeah. T-Wise, thank you so much, sir. It's amazing. Ijeoma, it's necessary. More grace, sir. Gift Amos, Brother Kunle, God is wiser. He knows why. It's answering Kunle. Ufuoma, Pastor, this is very helpful. As working, sometimes we know we are different from men, but oftentimes we are still so frustrated about men because we do not understand the differences as much as you have taught us today. It is truly overwhelming. Knowledge, patience, and understanding is the key. God bless you, sir. Kunle says, I must not miss your explanation. It has to be good, Pastor. Evangelist Muji, thanks, Pastor, for these wonderful teachings. It will impact greatly to the kingdom of God, and it will help bring kingdom principles to the world around us, full of divorced families today. Ngoya Sharis, I love this so much, Pastor. This is the basis that we should use for our relationships. Even if we have overcome certain things, we are still men and women, and those things apply to us in one way or the other. Thank you for highlighting those differences. They truly set the stage for proper understanding of the other gender. I think if we keep those things in mind, we will be more wise in our decisions and behaviors. It's wonderful to see those differences indeed. Those things and our individual personalities make us unique, special, and interesting. God bless you. Thank you. Mabel, this teaching will save our more marriages that were going through hell due to ignorance. Nkiru, my husband and I are totally different, but we've learned to live with it, and it's sweet. Okay, Taiwo, this is the first time I'm watching you live. I saw a lot of difference between men and women. I just wonder why our women are so wired like this. It's not you who wired them, and they did not wire themselves. They are thinking, why our men wire like this? Pearl say, Pastor, what I think, wow, I am in love, and I and I laugh from what from the very first word to the last one. I laughed from beginning to the end. I have always known this, and when I come across a man that doesn't want to talk, I walk away violated and sit in silence. And I find out that he comes back and begs to be my audience because there is respect in being heard. And if I can endure his silence, oh yeah, he can hear a few words for a few minutes. Oshe Shuku Amadi, sir, this message has blessed me, especially with the fact that I'm single and ready for marriage. Wow. Mary Mugure, this is real talk, Pastor. I've begun to appreciate myself, has boosted my self-esteem, can walk with head high, focus in life, and my achievements is great. I'm such a happy girl now. Gladys, I learned that I don't have reason to be angry with my partner because he doesn't like to talk much and he doesn't listen much too. Thank you, sir, for this freedom therapy. Mabel, this is a total transformation teaching. God bless you, Pastor. More grace. Abraham Bobby from Lagos, Paul David. God bless my home when and if I have a husband. Sandra, Pastor, I must confess, this is a profound information. With this teaching, I now know myself better and will be able to understand my partner better too. You are a rare gem, Pastor. God richly reward your labor of love. Bosse Fawehime, Pastor, please, how do we cope with these differences when both parties are not willing to meet each other's needs? Husband refusing to accept that the wife is expressing feelings and take the information and doesn't attend to the feelings. That's why you must get him to listen to this, because it's all because of lack of understanding. If he doesn't know the need for it, if he doesn't see the need for it, that's why he's not giving it. So, but if you let him listen to this and he hears it, he's a human being, he will respond. Emmanuel Mahenge, I am still single. This information is so helpful for me because I will get married. I know that women are complex. Shidi Obinelo, nothing can be truer than this information. Omonike Ike Ade, I wonder why we are so different. Maybe we shouldn't have been getting married anyway, because it is this that makes people break up in marriage, because we are not compatible at all with men. Well, that's why we must learn humility and to be able to understand each other and be able to humble ourselves. Baby Orekoya, thank you so much, Pastor Sunday. Rochelle White, just amazing, very helpful, gives so much insight into the way we are. This is the place you learn all the hidden things. Okay, Taiwo. Hello, Pastor. Will this message be recorded? I need it for future purpose for myself, future wife, and friends. Of course, it's recorded. You can get a copy right now. Go and press the share button. Then it will come to your timeline, and you could download it. And then it will be on my YouTube as well, on my SundayAdelaijablog.com, on my website, SundayAdelaijablog.com. You can go and download it after this week. Omonike, thank you for these teachings, because now we know ourselves. Olabisi Okpa Dotun, thank you, Pastor, very helpful. Solace Bliss, it will really help me to relate with my wife better. Almost everything you talk about was my wife's characteristics, and it always got me angry. I have tried to change her and it never worked. You try to change her, it doesn't work. Some people even change wives and go only to discover that the second wife is the same, the third wife is the same, the fifth wife, all of them are the same. And some wives also try to change the husbands and they discover that they are the same. He said, now I understand better. TY is almost uncanny the way you have so taught. I feel so understood. You are amazing. Oluwafomila Dinner, Pastor, you are so detailed, and I will spread this like wildfire. I have a better understanding of me now. Thank you, sir. Pauline Kamosewu, Differences are meant to be responded to in an individual way, trying to explain that sometimes general stereotypes are not all the same, and we need different explanation. For example, girls like pink, boys blue, maybe generally 100 years ago. But the tendency is still there. The tendency is still there, my dear. Because our organism, our body is still wired that way. Gil Dorothy, this is a cure for men. I believe they will revolutionize themselves. Thanks, doctor. I think for women too. Sarah Lua, thank you, Pastor. It has helped a lot. I would like to ask, what is your advice to men and women who are heading to marriage and those who are married, and how each partner can achieve a common understanding to keep their marriage strong and blessed? Well, last week, I did a series for the women, what women need to know before they go into marriage. And the week before, I did another series on what men need to know before they go into marriage. So please go ahead and look for those recordings. You'll see the link somewhere here. From me on my platform. Follow the link and go and listen to what you missed. Jolomi White, if the nature of men and women can be interchanged between each other for one day, just to experience each other's nature, peace will be in every home forever. That is the goal. We are supposed to discover the nature of women and try to learn from them. And the women are supposed to discover the nature of the men and try to learn from the men. So when we interchange like that, that's where the balance comes in. Frankie Lucero, this information will save a lot of marriages. Prince Jonas, man of God, your types are quite rare to come by. More grace of God and upon your life and ministry, sir. Quite educative and insightful. Modukwe, this is so true, man of God. Bless you, sir. I will share it on my husband's page. T.Y. Moore is a world-class marriage counseling. Any man or woman who are planning to marry is such a treasure for them to have this. How I wish I had heard these things before. I'm really sure we would have been different people. Indeed, we perish for lack of knowledge. This is priceless, Dr. Adelaja. Pauline, thank you, Pastor. I wish for more individual than general explanation. We are different listeners and humans. Yeah, Pauline, so how do I know who is listening and who is not listening? How do I know everybody's names and their needs? How do I make it individual for every person when I don't even know who is sitting on the other hand? Gift blessings, Amos. Dr. Sunday, wow, it seems God gave you all the knowledge about women and men behavior. Mine is big now. Wow, I'm saving this message fast. It will help my calling. More grace, my mentor. I learn from you every day. Abraham Bobby. But sir, is it really true that when a male friend tells his female friend that he loves her, does that mean that he want to have sex with her? Please, I need more light on this. Yeah, we are going to talk about that more next time. Let's talk about that more next time, because today is already finishing. So I will talk about that one of the days. What does love mean to men, and what does love mean to women? What does I love you mean to a man? What does I love you mean to a woman? She, Sandra, Pastor, with all this knowledge I'm gathering from you, I will make a better counselor for young couples and youth before marriage. Thanks so much, sir. Hugs. Thank you. Olayinka Shehu, I have missed this morning. Wait, okay, you watch it again. You can get a copy. Just press the copy. Oju Olakwe, I have been so blessed. So much has been imparted to me. This teaching goes beyond marriage and speaks to how even siblings should relate. If teenagers understand this, the future is bright. Yep. How does a man cope with a man that does not communicate? That's Laura. Give it to him. Let him listen to this. Steve Osareti, thank you, Pastor. This series of teachings has brought deliverance to my home. My wife is happy now, and she asked me whether it's Pastor Sunday that I'm listening to that has brought this change to my life, to our family. I told her yes. I told her this platform is my Bible school. Thank you. May God continue to increase your anointing. Olufomilayo Dina, I will share these teachings to singles in relationship during counseling session. Beati, I think regarding all these differences between men and women, the only reason for marriage can only be that God wants to glorify himself. Without God, no marriage and no mutual understanding is possible. Daniel Oshoma, Pastor, my twin boys, Elijah and Elisha, are addicted to you. Their sister Esther also. They even remind me it's time to tune in. Please speak into their lives. Oh my God. This is going to continue endless. So I release the grace of God upon Elijah and Elisha and Esther, that they will justify their names, and their names will speak for them at the gate of the enemies. In Jesus' name. Bami says, even this the so-called marriage expert counseling can't come close to having the wisdom and knowledge we have received on this platform. This is divine. Fleck Charisma tips, some men and women prefer a partner with the same sex because they can't undo the differences. Well, that's not the way God designed it, though. G.D. Craig, the important thing is that women should just try creative ways in reaching their men. Give them food on time, massage their egos in moderation, and sex when due. What about the men? Men should also try to live with women in understanding according to 1 Peter 3:7. Adeola Disu, great series. I was on the road very early this morning, so logged in late. I shall be listening. Olua Folukemi Ibidoko, this is epic, sir. I thank you. Darlene Madu, thank you so much for all you are giving us. Please, sir, we need to come to the class for 1 week before you go to Nigeria. Please. Thank you in advance. Thank you. Well, it's been nice being with you people today. And look forward to seeing you tonight. We'll be back tonight with the History Makers class. And I hope you've been enjoying the History Makers experience as well. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.